this off. And who else needs
Michael needs to be in.
this? Michael Rogers. I'm the mayor's alternate. The mayor's here. He likes to stay a little bit in the background. That's fine. That's fine. That's okay. Well, welcome everybody that's here. I'm going to just start over to my right, and why don't you just introduce yourself and go right down the line.
Dave Fadden, board member. Jeff Brooks, board member.
Nancy Gangiola, board member. Lisa Price, board member. Maria Norton, director.
Debbie Gottslavin, board member.
Y'all know me.
Scott Rosenbush, the other mayor. Morristown Township.
Tony Bucco, Assemblyman, 25th District, the real Tony Bucco.
I should have sat. First of all, you should start this way. I'm Tony Bucco, Senator from the 25th District. I'm his driver.
I'm only going to take a couple of minutes just one is to let everybody know how excited we are in the town. I'll let the mayor talk about the township in a second. And I'm so grateful that everybody worked together to get this reopened. It's a great day for Morristown, Morris Township, and the surrounding area. It's a wonderful library. I can't say enough about our board members. Maria, our senator, our assemblyman, our mayor, Michael Rogers, the chief, Fritz, everybody who had something to do with coordinating to get this reopened. It's been a long time for this day. And all I keep thinking of is when I was in North Carolina throwing that first cast out for that fish in Lake Norman, and that phone rang. And somebody on the other line said, "Mayor, are you sitting down?" And I said, "Why?" He said, "Your library blew up." And I was like, "What do you mean it blew up?" And he said, "It really blew up." So we're excited that this is now the beginning of reopening this library. I can't tell you just briefly how happy I am that our senator and our assemblyman are here. They have been staunch advocates for this library. Senator is constantly in touch with BPU. The assemblyman has reached out so many times to see what was going on and make sure I got everything I need. I can't thank them enough for their representation of their district and our town and our library. I think that they show what service is all about, and I really want to personally thank them. And I think I've talked enough. We talked a little bit about yesterday. I'm just going to turn it over to the mayor of Morris Township because I wouldn't want to think I cut him out. It's a joint library, because it is a joint library, and this is what the community is all about. We work together.
We do, and thank you very much, Mayor. It was a very shocking situation 8 months ago. What was even more shocking was, and for which we're all very, very grateful, is that employees here at the library recognized that something was amiss. This isn't Bosnia, this isn't Iraq, this isn't Afghanistan. We don't have explosions in Morris County all that often. But these are people who saw the lights flicker, who saw smoke in the street and said, "We need to evacuate this building, and now." And thanks to their quick action, nobody got hurt. Buildings, sticks, mortar, those can all be replaced. We are ever so grateful for their quick and immediate action to prevent any greater damage. So again, I've said this before, I'll say it again, thank you to all of our employees. The last 8 months have been particularly difficult for them. They've been working in the cold, they've been working in the church, they've been working in a small storefront across the way, but they've kept busy. They've kept at the work of a library, albeit in a different fashion, one that none of us anticipated. So thank you for less than ideal conditions and keeping up what you do. I'm also grateful to the senator and the assemblyman. Morris Township has taken a back seat to a lot of the post-explosion activities because the situation is such that it involves the fundamental infrastructure of the town. It doesn't just involve our library. And because of that, the mayor and his administration and his professionals, as well as the library's professionals and representatives, have been leading the charge, if you will, on the investigation, on the remediation. Yet we've stayed very, very much involved and communicate from the very first fallout to today, and we will continue to. We are a partner with the town. I like to tease the mayor a little bit that we do contribute about twice their funding level, but that's the state formula.
Well, say the senator and assemblyman are right there.
It is what it is. But we're happy to do so. We use the library. There was an article in the paper, I'm not sure, I'm sorry, which paper it was the other day, about in the world of technology, is there still a need for libraries? The answer is yes. There's an overwhelming growth in use of libraries despite the internet, or perhaps in part thanks to the internet. We serve tens of thousands of people here every year. We're looking forward to serving them again. We're happy that we have part of the building open, and we're looking forward to the rest. I won't stop before I say congratulations to Maria Norton on her appointment as the permanent director of the Morristown and Morris Township Joint Public Library. I can't think of anybody more deserving of that post, and I wish you well. Thank you very, very much.
He's a great speaker. I don't like to follow, so I'm glad I got to go before him. But I'm going to put Maria on the spot a little bit and have her say a few words, because it's important to hear from Maria on the library. And so I'm going to put you on the spot and have you say a few words.
Okay, we are delighted that we are going to be able to open the new wing. When we got our TCO, I called the architect and I said, so we've got the TCO and I want to know, and he said, I know, you want to know when the middle part's going to be open. And it's like, yes, and I'm going to ask that question every day until it is. So we are just so happy and so excited to be able to have everybody back in the building. Our staff has worked tirelessly over the summer. We've kept ourselves busy doing real work. We started to redesign our whole website, which will be debuted later this month, and we'll put on that website all the things that we've done to improve service to the community of Morristown. So we're happy. Everybody today was polishing, vacuuming, and what about this and what about that? And it's like, it's just like a party at home. You think you're all ready, and then that final few hours, you look around and you go, holy smokes, I forgot about this. So we've got it all done, and we can hardly wait for 1 o'clock. So come about 12:45 tomorrow. The door will open. We'll see how the crowd is. So thank you all for coming. It's been an amazing amount of support both from our board and the mayors and the senators, and it's just been a tremendous effort on everyone's part, and we will be forever grateful for the fire department and the police department for being here.
I think Maria had that library voice going on, It kept getting a little softer and softer and softer as she kept speaking. But I'd like to take just a couple minutes and let the Assemblyman and Senator say a few words. Or why don't we start with the Senator?
Okay. First of all, we're pleased to see what's happening here. Sometimes through a disaster, what comes back is much nicer, bigger, and better. And I think that's what's happening here. I remember when the mayor called me and asked for my assistance, which I was very pleased to be of some type of help. We had contacted the BPU, contacted JCP&L. We had a meeting in the office, at the mayor's office, and really got it started to see what was happening. Very honestly, I've been in touch with the BPU, and they're not letting out any information yet. Still, when the investigation is over, they told us that they will let us know what they feel the problem was, and make sure that doesn't happen again, because it happened in '94, and we had it again last year. So we're looking forward to seeing the entire library open. I'm sure that the board is the entire library open. So we're pleased to be here and see the progress that has been made. Thank you. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you. I just want to say that this has been a long time coming, and I'm pleased to be here to be a part of this. Libraries have always proven to be a centerpiece of every community, and especially in today's economy, libraries, public libraries now are providing services more so that are needed more than ever. So I congratulate everybody for the work they've done. I can assure you that this will not be the end. This is just the beginning. We'll get to the bottom of the cause one way or another and make sure that it's fixed once and for all.
Amen.
And on that, again, just I want to thank all the library board members. I know you guys are excited. You just see these permanent smiles on people's faces. I just want to see the building trades, Morris County representative, Candor is here. That's exciting. Everybody wants to be a part of this, and I think that's great. Again, all the hard work that our professionals are doing for the library, hats off. Yeah, thank you. And instrumental in what's going on here is this man right over here. If you want to say a few words, now's probably a good chance you can say a couple things. No?
I can. You know, I think that I wasn't really prepared, but we've had a very long relationship with the library. We certainly weren't expecting this. It's been great, and we've appreciated all the support from Fritz's office and the town, and all that's been helpful. We're looking forward to getting the other areas of the library reopened. I think they're going to be better than they were before the explosion when we get done. As people have said, every disaster, sometimes you get a little kernel of extra benefit from it. And one of the things we recently discovered a fairly significant historic find about the construction of the 1917 wing. Just by doing some research to do that restoration, we found a depository of original drawings and photographs and records that went between Grinnell Willis, who was the donor of the original wing, and Samuel Yellen, who was a nationally known ironworker who did the ironwork in that portion of the building. And those records are in the deposit. We discovered they're deposited in University of Penn's library in Philadelphia. And over the next week or so, Maria and I are going to go down and take a look at those photographs and drawings and the correspondence that went on in 1917 and the years immediately after that that had to do with the construction of that wing. So we'll get that extra benefit out of that.
Thank you very much. And again, thank you all for coming, and we welcome the public tomorrow. What time are you?
Officially at 1.
Officially at 1 p.m., but a few minutes early, right? Maybe quarter up. But again, thank you for everyone coming, and this is a great day for the public. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you so much. Well done.